Right, welcome back to another Triple Threat Basketball demo game. This is actually the second quarter of a game between Team Next and Team OG. So we got the O guard out here, and we're going to make some changes here in the second quarter. I've already made a couple. Let's go ahead and make some changes at different positions. Let's get Stockton into the game. And Sir Charles. And what else do we have here? We got the Chief. Put the Chief in the game. Parrish. And we still have Ewing on the bench. So we'll just make our changes here. Stockton, Barkley, and Parrish. Parrish with one R. All right. For the away team, let's get LeBron into the game. Second quarter. Anthony Davis. Actually, let's go with Kevin Garnett, KG. And at the power forward, Dirk Nowitzki. And let's get Kobe or Ray Allen. Let's get Kobe into the game for Curry. And we've already got a backup point guard. We got a lot of point guards on this team. So we could go small if we wanted to at some point. Alright, so let's go with Bryant. James. Nowitzki. And Garnett. Garnett with two T's. All right. So got all new rosters in here, and we're gonna have to go out of the right side on the second quarter for any non-starters. So the score is 37-31. Just indicate that here. That's for the quarter. We're going to be starting a new quarter here, and hopefully you can see well enough. Can get that up a little bit. Hopefully you can see well enough. And we got all of our dice good to go. And who had the last shot? That's a good question. I don't remember. I know that these guys got the ball first, so let's just go with team next with the ball. And their first possession is going to be James Harden bringing the ball up the floor. And let's get everything set up here. So Harden brings the ball up the floor. He's going to pass it to Garnett. Garnett with the low post move, but he's covered up, so he kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron with the dribble drive, but he's tightly defended by Carmelo Anthony, who's a 0, so it's a 4. A 4 on the dribble drive is going to be a foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his first. And first of the second quarter. So that takes us down to 11:35. And that's a shooting foul. So we're going to get 2 shots here. James makes the first and misses the second. So it's going to be a make and a miss. So the score is 37-32. On the miss, it's going to be Stockton pushing it up the floor on the fast break. So he's got a 5. A 5 is going to be a pass to Barkley, who's coming down on the secondary break. Barkley has a short jumper, but he's tightly guarded, so that's going to be a -1, so 3. Wrong guy. 3 on a jumper is going to be a miss. So Charles misses his first shot, and that's going to be 15 seconds off the clock. So a couple misses here early. Back the other way, it's going to be Kobe on the fast break, and Kobe will pass it to Harden, who's trailing. Harden has a chance for a layup. He is normally guarded, so no need to make any adjustments there. So he's normally guarded. That's going to be a 7. A 7 on a layup is a layup, and so he lays it in for a bucket. Harden's got 6, 8, 10, 12 points already. So 37-34 now is our score as Team Next is getting themselves back into the game. Off the make, it's going to be Clyde Drexler pushing it up the floor. Drexler is going to pass it to Stockton, and Stockton is going to pass all the way around the horn to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony, he's got to take the shot. He's got an open three-pointer. A 4 is going to be a miss, though. And Carmelo misses on the 3. Takes off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 11 minutes flat. And on the miss, coming back the other way, it's going to be James Harden leading the break. Harden passes to Kobe, who's filling the lane. And Kobe stops for a mid-range jumper. He's covered up, and that's going to be a miss on the jumper. So both teams struggling a little bit here, starting the second quarter. We're down to 10 minutes and 45 seconds. On the miss, it's going to be Stockton bringing the ball up the floor. He settles things down a little bit. He gets it over to Clyde the Glide. Drexler has a mid-range jumper. He's tightly guarded. He's a pretty good shooter, but we're going to go ahead and get that to Barkley. A good pass there, and Barkley with the ball and time running out. He has got the a low post move, and he's tightly guarded, but it is a 10. So in the post, he's guarded by Nowitzki. That becomes a 9, and he makes a move down low and lays it in for 2. So Barkley with the bucket for the OG makes it 39-32. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're down to 10 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's going to be James Harden setting up the offense. He passes it down low to KG. KG kicks it out to Kobe. And Kobe has an open jumper, but he's going to miss. So 1 to 4, he misses. So that's a second miss in a row for Kobe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're down to 9 minutes and 55 seconds left. So on the miss, Team OG comes back, it's going to be Stockton with the ball. He will pass it to Sir Charles. Barkley's got the ball and he kicks it out to Drexler. Drexler, with time running out on the shot clock, has a dribble drive, but he's tightly guarded by Kobe. Doesn't really matter, Kobe's a 0. So that's a 4 on the dribble drive, and that's going to be a foul on Kobe Bryant. Shooting foul. Their first team foul. So Drexler goes to the line, he makes the first, and he makes the second. (41-34) is our score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is 9.5 minutes left in the quarter, left in the half, really. Nobody is really in any foul trouble here, so we'll just keep everybody going. It's going to be Harden bringing the ball up the floor on the set offense. He kicks it over to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant will get it down low to Dirk Nowitzki. And Dirk, with the dribble drive, he is guarded tightly by Charles Barkley. That's a -1, so a 5. 5 on the dribble drive is going to be a dunk. So with Barkley in his pocket, Nowitzki hammers it home, and that's going to be a bucket for Team Next. 42-36 is our score. So you can see that even though they're tightly guarded, you can still make buckets. It's not a death sentence on your shooting. Off the make, it's going to be Clyde the Glide bringing it up the floor. He's got a 9. A 9 is he's got an open 3-pointer. We're going to pass that up. He's going to skip it across to Carmelo. That's a good pass. Carmelo Anthony will get it back to Drexler. And Drexler, with time running down, he's got a dribble drive, closely guarded by Kobe, but it's a 10. Kobe's a 0, so it doesn't really matter. So that's going to be an M1 with Kobe in his hip. And Clyde Drexler puts it in for the buckets. And he is going to get another shot at the free throw. And a 3 is good. So he puts it in for the traditional 3-point play. That makes it 44-36. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half. Kobe out there with 2 fouls now. It's going to be LeBron bringing the ball to the floor. He's got an open jumper. Going to go ahead and take that. LeBron a 6. 6 on the jumper is going to be a miss. So a quick shot there, and that'll be 10 seconds off. So on the quick shot, LeBron misses, and it will be Carmelo Anthony bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a 5. A 5 is going to be a pass down low to the Chief, Robert Parrish. Parrish with a 6, he gets it to Charles Barkley. A little shovel pass in the lane, and Barkley with the post-up move on Nowitzki. He is normally guarded, and a 3 is going to be a miss. So he's got a lot of makes there. He just misses on the post-up move, and both teams going cold. And it's going to be 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. So on the miss, it will be a fast break to James Harden. James Harden gets it down the floor. Kobe filling on the lane to his right, and he gets it over to Kobe. Kobe with the pull-up 3. He is open, and he drains it as he puts in the 3-pointer with the assist from James Harden on the fast break, and that's going to be 15 off. Scored now 44-39. Kobe gets him a little bit closer. It'll be the shooting guard, Clyde Drexler, bringing the ball up the floor. Drexler's got an open lane. He sees it. He's going to take it. A 9 is going to be good as he pulls up and hits a little jumper. And Drexler with the bucket. 46-39 is our score. The OG over Team Next. It's going to be Harden bringing the ball up the floor off of the make. He kicks it over to LeBron. LeBron will pass it down low to Garnett. Garnett's got the low post move on the Chief, and he is normally guarded. A 9 is going to be a little jumper as he faces up Parrish and knocks home a little short jumper. 46-41 is our score. And coming back the other way, it's going to be Carmelo Anthony pushing it up the floor on the break. He gets it to Stockton. Stockton at the top of the key. He's got a three-pointer with Harden in his face, and a 10 is going to be good as he drains it with a man in his face. So Stockton with 3, and 1, 2, 3. Stockton with a 3, and that pushes the lead to 49-41. 49-41. Team OG over Team Next. It's going to be LeBron bringing the ball up the floor in the set offense. He gets it to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got a three-pointer, man in his face. He's going to take it anyway. You know Dirk. He's going to miss. So Nowitzki's never seen a three-pointer he didn't like. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 3. No, should be 5, right? 5. So he had to take the 3. The shot clock running down. He misses though. And coming back the other way is going to be Clyde Drexler. Drexler setting up the offense. He gets it to the point guard. And it'll be Stockton swinging it around to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony has to take the shot here. That's going to be a dribble drive, but he's got LeBron all over him, so it's a -1, a 7. 7 on the dribble drive is going to be a pull-up jumper for Carmelo, and smooth as silk. He sticks it. 51-41 is our score. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Coming up the floor is going to be Kobe with the ball. Kobe with the 3 is going to be a pass, a little skip over to LeBron. LeBron's got an open jumper. He's going to take that. A 9 is good as LeBron rises up over Carmelo Anthony and bangs it home for 2. James with the bucket for Team Next. Brings them within 8, 51-43. Stockton walks it up the floor. He is going to pass it to Sir Charles. Barkley's got a lane, but he is closely guarded by Nowitzki, so he's going to kick it over to the Chief. Parrish working the ball with time running down. He's got to put in a low post move on Kevin Garnett. Not tightly guarded, and that's going to be a little face-up jumper that he settles on, and he puts it in off the glass. Parrish with 2. 53-43 is our score. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. Team OG up by 10. Kobe pushes the tempo. That's going to be a 9. A 9 is an open 3. He'll take that again. And he misses off the back of the rim. So Kobe not shooting very well here. And that quick shot is going to get us down to 6 minutes and 35 seconds left. Off the miss, it's going to be a fast break going back the other way. Clyde Drexler, he's got an open 3. And he is going to choose to pass that up and instead of get it over to Charles Barkley. Barkley on the fast break is guarded well by Nowitzki, and a 2 on it becomes a 1, so that's actually going to be a block by Nowitzki, and we'll give Barkley the miss on that. So it takes off 3, and coming back the other way is Team Next. Off of the block, it'll be Harden pushing the ball up the floor on the fast break. He gets it to Kobe. Kobe filling the lane. And a 3 for Bryant will be a chance for a layup or a dunk. He is guarded by Clyde Drexler, so this is an 8. And on the 8, that is going to be Kobe for the layup. So Bryant comes back with the bucket for Team Next, brings them within 45-53, and gets us down to 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the quarter. We'll load again. Okay. Stockton brings the ball up the floor. He's got a 5, and a 5 is going to be the pass to Charles Barkley. Barkley with a 5 as well, and that'll be kicked out to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony with a 5, 5s all around. For him, that's going to be an open drive to the lane. A 1 is going to be a block. So who's got that block? On the dribble drive, it's going to be the center. It's Garnett comes over and makes the block on Carmelo Anthony. Miss either way for Anthony. And Team Next headed back down the floor. A 5 on a miss is a break. That's going to be led by LeBron James. He's got a 2. That will be a pass to James Harden. Harden on the secondary break. He's got an open jumper and he drains it. So James Harden with 4 here in the second quarter. And that brings Team Next within 53-47. So they're within 6. So 1, 2, 3. Off the make, it's going to be the shooting guard bringing up the floor. So Drexler passes it to Stockton. Sorry, I'm doing this left-handed. Stockton will get it right back to Drexler. And Drexler, with time running down on the shot clock, he's got a mid-range jumper that's open, but he's going to miss with the 1. So that's his first miss of the quarter. Takes us down to 5 minutes and 25 seconds left. We had a miss. So that's going to be a fast break to James Harden. Harden pushing the tempo on the miss basket. He's got an 8, which is an open lane. And let's see, he takes it in and he gets fouled and lays it in for the and 1. And on that foul, it is the center. so that'll be on Parrish. Picks up his first foul. Second team foul for the Team OG. Completing the three-point play is James Harden. And that brings the score to 53-50. Big play there by Harden as he got to the rim on the fast break. This will be Stockton bringing the ball up the floor off the make. He's got a pass down to Parrish. Parrish has a short jumper, and that is open. He'll take that, and that's good. So Robert Parrish with 4 now in the quarter, and he pushes the lead back to 55-50 for Team OG. Off the make, it'll be Harden bringing it up the floor, walking it up the floor. He's going to pass to LeBron. James on the wing gets it a little skip pass across to Kobe. Kobe with the mid-range jumper, hand in his face from Drexler, who's a -1 defender, so that makes it a 2. And on the jumper, that's a miss. Good defense from Drexler. Takes us down to 5 minutes left in the half. And off the miss, Team OG comes back down the floor. It's going to be Drexler. And he will get it to Stockton. Stockton at the top of the key. He's got an open jumper. He'll go ahead and take that. And a 5 on the jumper is going to be a foul, so he gets fouled on the shot. The foul comes from James Harden. That'll be his first. Harden doesn't like the call, but it's going to be two shots to Stockton. He misses the first and makes the second. So 56-50 is our score. And it's that was only 2 people. 1, 2, 3. And we got James Harden bringing the ball up the floor for Team Next. He's got a 7. A 7 is a dribble drive, but he's all clogged up in the lane, so he's going to get it over to LeBron. LeBron pretty quiet. Only 3 points here in the quarter. He's going to get it down low to Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the dribble drive. He's got an open lane, and it's a 4. A 4 on the dribble drive is him going in, and he throws it down for the dunk. Nowitzki with 4 in the quarter. Brings Team Next to within 56-52. Back down the floor on the make is Carmelo Anthony pushing the tempo. He's got an 8. An 8 is a chance for a layup, but he's guarded well. He's going to get it to Charles Barkley. And pass is good. Charles on the break has an opportunity for a layup, but he's covered up by Nowitzki. And a 7 is really a 6. A 6 on a layup is Charles with the dunk in the face of Nowitzki. And Barkley with 4 points in the quarter makes it 58-52. It's going to be Harden bringing it up the floor, and he's got an open 3. Never seen him pass one of those up, and he drains it as Harden with the pull-up 3. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 55-58. And the quick strike from James Harden. And that really is should be the difference maker in this game, is the ability to shoot threes. So we've got Clyde Drexler bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a 5. 5 is going to be a pass to Robert Parrish. Parrish with the short jumper. He's open. He's going to take that again. And a 4 on the jumper is going to be a miss. So he's got his first miss of the day. And that takes us down to 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the quarter. On that miss, it will be a fast break to James Harden as he pushes a tempo up the floor, and he's going to get over to Kobe. Kobe filling the lane nicely. And Bryant has an open jumper, and he misses it. 1. Kobe not shooting particularly well. And that takes us down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the quarter. So off the miss, it will be Stockton slowing things down as he brings it up in the set offense. He gets it to Charles Barkley. Barkley down low. He's got a post-up move on Nowitzki, but he's guarded well, so he's going to kick it out to Carmelo. And Melo with time running down. Pressure situation. He's got a mid-range jumper, hand in his face, and he's going to miss on the jumper. Three minutes and 25 seconds left as Anthony misses. That's going to be a fast break the other way for James Harden. Harden gets it to LeBron, filling the lane. LeBron has he's got a man in front of him as he goes down the lane. His 5 stays a 5. So that's going to be a dunk for James, who goes up and over Carmelo. King James brings him within 1. Bit of a cold spell here for Team OG as they can't buy a bucket. And off of the make, it's going to be Stockton bringing it up the floor. He's got a mid-range jumper, but closely guarded by James Harden. Not going to take that chance. He kicks it over to Clyde Drexler. Drexler will pass it to Barkley. And Barkley with the dribble drive, closely guarded by Nowitzki, who's a -1, so that turns it to a 2. And he gets to the rim, but he misses. So Barkley with the miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes us down to 3 minutes left on the clock. And on the miss, it will be a fast break for Kobe, as he's got a 7. A 7 is going to be a layup. Kobe's going to press it, and he's going to go in for the layup. A 6. He's guarded by Drexler closely, so it becomes a 5. A 5 on the layup is a dunk, and Kobe goes in and hammers it home right over top of Drexler. Kobe not having a great shooting touch, so he just forces the action. And that'll take us down to 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. That for the first time, Team Next takes the lead. It'll be Drexler bringing the ball up the floor. Drexler passes it to Charles Barkley. Barkley's got an open lane. He'll take that, and he goes in for the layup as Barkley puts in 2. He's got 6 in the quarter, and that gives Team OG the 60-58 lead. 60-58. And let's take our 3 off. On the make, it'll be Harden bringing the ball up the floor. A 9 is a jumper, He's got Stockton all over him. He gets it to LeBron. LeBron with the mid-range jumper. He's open. He'll take that shot. And a 5 is going to be a miss for LeBron James. Not strong on his jump shot. Equally good on the jumper and the three-pointer. So not a great jump shooter. I don't think he ever has been. He gets to the basket or he shoots a 3. That's sort of LeBron's game. He's excellent at either one of those. It's going to be Drexler bringing the ball up the floor on the miss. Sorry, it's there for James. On the miss, it will be Drexler bringing the ball up the floor. He's got an open lane. He'll go ahead and take that. The quick shot. The 4 is going to be a foul, and the foul goes to Kobe Bryant. That's his 3rd. Trying to get these guys through the quarter, but I don't think we should do that. Let's bring in Curry. So Kobe exits with 3 fouls. Curry back in the game. 2 shots coming for Drexler. He makes the first, and he makes the second. So Clyde with another 2 points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points in the quarter for Clyde Drexler, and that pushes the lead to 62-59. And we have 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half. James Harden brings the ball up the floor. He will pass it over to Curry, newly entered into the game. And 8 for Curry is a mid-range jumper. He's open. Curry's going to take that. Cold right off the bench, and it shows. And so Curry misses the open 2-pointer. And that's going to get us down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds off of the miss. It will be a fast break from Stockton up the floor. He has got an 8. An 8 is a dribble drive, and he sees a little seam. He's going to take it, and he goes in for the layup. He pulls up for the jumper. And Stockton, with the bucket, pushes the lead back out to 5, 64-59. Team OG, who briefly gave up the lead, but has since come back with a couple of buckets. This is going to be James Harden bringing it up the floor. 7 to Harden will be a drive, but he's going to give it up to Nowitzki, and that is actually going to be a steal. So going back the other way is Team OG, and the O guard is Drexler. On the fast break, he's got a mid-range jumper. He's closed up, so he's going to get it to Robert Parrish, who's filling the lane, getting out and running a little bit, and he's got an open lane, and he is actually going to get blocked. He gets blocked by who? He gets blocked by the center, Garnett, hustling down the floor. So that's going to be a miss here, and it's going to be 15 seconds there. And if I were counting blocks, or marking blocks, that would be for Garnett. But as it is, we go back the other way. James Harden brings it up the floor. He's got an open 3, and he's already hit 1, and he's got a traditional 3-point play. 5 is going to be a miss, so that's a quick 3 that he misses, and not a great shot selection, but when a guy shoots it like Harden, you give him a little leeway. Off the miss, it's going to be Clyde Drexler bringing it up the floor on the break, and he's got pass down to Charles Barkley. Barkley on the fast break takes it in, and he gets hit and lays it in for the bucket. And so Barkley is going to go to the line. It's 2 for Charles. And who is the foul on? The foul is on Garnett. That'll be Garnett's fourth team foul, as Team Next gets into the bonus. Charles goes to the line to complete the 3-point play, and he misses. So off of the miss, Team Next gets it to LeBron. LeBron brings it up the floor. He's got a dribble drive, tightly guarded by Carmelo, but Carmelo not a great defender, so he's just going to go to the basket. 6 is going to be a dunk, as he keeps Carmelo on his hip, rises up and flushes it. So King James with another bucket, and that gets Team Next within 66-61. That's going to be just 10 seconds off the clock. That takes us down to 40 seconds left in the half, and we'll see how this one ends up. Stockton brings it up the floor. He has a mid-range jumper, but he is closely guarded by Harden. He's going to get it to Melo. So let's see about the pass. The pass is good. Anthony passes up the shot. He skips it over to Clyde Drexler. Drexler with time running down on the clock has got a 5. A 5 is going to be a mid-range jumper. He's open and he drains it. 7 for him is good. And so Clyde Drexler, as the shot clock goes off with the bucket, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points in the quarter. And that pushes the lead out to 68-61. Team OG. That takes us down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's down to 15 seconds left in the half. It's going to be James bringing it up the floor. He's got a 4. So that's a pass to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki's got to take a shot here. Does he have a shot? He does not have a shot. So time is going to run out on that play, as Nowitzki it was a pass to the small forward. So time runs out on them, and they are not able to get one more shot off. So that's going to be at the half. Looks like tentatively 68 to 61. So a 30-point quarter for Team Next and 31. So Team OG slowed down just a little bit, and Team Next was able to keep their same pace. They're still within 7, so they've actually lost. They were down 6 going into the second quarter, but at halftime they're down 68-61. And this looks like a good one, as both teams are hitting their shots. That is the second quarter, and this game will be coming out soon. And just testing it, you can see that the flow here is good when we're just doing the points and playing all the plays, but not necessarily marking everything down. The game has a really good flow to it. You kind of get into using the timer. I'm sure I forgot a few times, but as you sort of get into, if you played a whole game, 4 quarters, you would get into the rhythm of all the timing, I'm pretty sure. All right, so coming out in the third quarter, we'll put our starters back in the game, and we'll come back with the third quarter. Not sure when I'll do that, but you'll have that to watch. So hopefully this has been fun and interesting. This is Triple Threat Basketball. It's a new game in development, and you are seeing it played out for, like, I don't know, I've only played it a handful of times, so you're seeing it really at the beginning stages. So it's almost ready to release. I think that everything looks and feels really good, And so if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, you can put them down in the comment section below. If you click the subscribe button, then you'll be notified of new videos whenever they're posted. I'll be posting about up-tempo, any game news and things like that at this channel, but also game news about triple threat basketball too. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.